Thank you guys for tuning in. Today we'll be discussing the suspicious disappearance of Granger Taylor. And stay tuned because I slipped Andrew some acid and I'm curious what's going to happen.
That's weird because I also ingested acid before the show.
It's going to be a really fun show.
We should get through this before I end up in the hospital.
On another edition of
The Journey to Obscurity! Hey!
Yeah, we're never starting the show off like that again, but it was fun to do it at least once.
So our story today began in November 29th, 1980, when a Duncan mechanic of 32 years old named Granger Taylor disappeared into the cosmos, some people say.
Some people say he might have died.
Granger was known also, I'm just going to put this out here, he was known to be taking a lot of LSD himself. That's why I took it today.
I gave some to you because I found some on the table.
Anyway, he was on a shit ton of acid, so that could have been part of it. So Granger lived with his parents, and he built a model of a UFO that he could sleep in, and often did when he was taking LSD and all the marijuanas and all the things. Just slept in there, and it had a working furnace. So I'm gonna put it up on the screen.
I don't know about you guys, but when I think of intergalactic space travel, I definitely think of wood-burning furnace as a way to heat and power my spaceship.
Well, a lot of people don't know that the wood is actually dipped inside of dark matter.
I want to make fun of this guy, but I am kind of jealous that he had a UFO fort in the backyard that he can go hang out in.
Open up the landing strip.
Oh, what are you
Move
doing?
all those cocks and make room for the UFO.
Get that out of my face.
I got some information here because by all accounts, Granger was a genius. He did find a old train in the forest and restored it and rebuilt a World War II aircraft and even made his own spaceship.
Was the plane operational? Could he actually fly it?
Maybe he slept in it and it had a furnace inside of it.
Look, that's still
idea.
cool to have like a plane in your backyard that you built into a little apartment.
So the UFO is supposed to pick him up on BC's Mount Prevost. I think I'm saying that right.
Probably.
I don't know. But before he departed, he left his parents a note. Dear mother and father, I have gone away to walk aboard an alien spaceship, as recurring dreams assured a 42-month interstellar voyage to explore the vast universe, then return. I am leaving behind all my possessions to you, as I will no longer require the use of any. Please use the instructions in my will as a guide to help. Love, Granger.
Wow, his parents must have loved all those giant piles of trash that he left behind.
And on the back of the note, there was a map, and nobody's been able to determine the reason for that. So that's interesting.
Because the guy did acid and drew a map. That's why no one could decipher it.
It was just a map to more acid.
And it's where he hid his acid.
You are making jokes out of like all 3 of your mouths. All 8 of your eyes are. You're like
oh yeah, it's starting to hit him.
human spider.
Okay, do you want to finish the story?
Make room. Here comes the airplane.
Okay, I think I'm gonna have to finish it.
So many cocks
Granger
inside the hangar.
Granger Taylor was last seen at Bob's Diner before heading off without a jacket into a storm where he was never seen alive again.
That's true. He was never seen alive again. And you would know who's been seen with all of those eyes.
Okay, so he was... There were reports of a loud explosion the night of his disappearance, and years later, his vehicle was found destroyed, probably from the missing TNT that he stole from his parents, as well as bone fragments and pieces of his clothing that had been shredded, possibly from an explosion, were found near the vehicle.
Of course they found bone fragments. Aliens aren't going to take his bones, dummy. Don't you know anything about dark matter and interstellar travel? You take the wood, you dip it in the dark matter, you put it in the furnace, and you pull your bones out and you set them aside, because otherwise the G-forces will rip them out of your body. So
This is going to be a great end of the episode. I'm having a lot of fun here. What are you doing?
would you hold this really quick, just for a second?
No. Why do you don't like that in here? What the fuck are you doing, Andrew? What the fuck are you? No, this is not funny. Okay, I gotta end the show because Andrew's gonna kill both of us.
All right.
Oh shit!
Thank you for watching The Journey to Obscurity. I don't know if this is real. Oh, it tastes real. It tastes so real. Tell your friends to subscribe.